Just quickly, Newcastle reportedly want to bring Liverpool and England defender Jarell Quansah to St James's Park this summer.
Good signing.
We're willing to pay £30 million.
It's a good signing, that, I think, for Quansah. But, I mean, I think Liverpool need to get the Liverpool Van Dijk deal done first.
Yeah, I agree. In tennis, Emma Raducanu's Miami run came to a narrow end in a quarter-final, or narrow defeat in a quarter-final by world number 4, Jessica. Former Liverpool midfielder Didi, I don't know how to pronounce her surname, Pegula. Potato. Thanks for helping me out now, I appreciate that. Former Liverpool midfielder Didier Mann joined the Brentford show yesterday. He said no one can blame Trent for making the move to Spain.
You've got the chance, if you can join a Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, maybe even Manchester United in the past, you only get that chance once. And if you miss it, then you might not get another chance. Now, he's won everything at Liverpool. If he were to join another English club, I think maybe the Liverpool fans have every right to be a bit upset about it. But he joins arguably the biggest club in the world, and who can fault him for wanting to join Real Madrid?
That's a very good point, one we've both made. Let's speak to AJ, he's a Liverpool fan. Hi, AJ.
Yeah, Goldstein, are you all right?
How are you?
Yeah, good. Basically, I just wanted to say about what Carragher said, and I just agree with Carragher, because you've got to think with Trent, he's deliberately ran his contract down so he can get the move to Madrid, and I just feel like he's in a Liverpool side that are competing for the Champions League and the Premier League like year on year now, and the future that he could have at Liverpool go down as a great. Why would you want to jeopardise that to then go and be a forgotten Galactico at Real Madrid?
Yeah, but there's no guarantees of forgotten Galactico. He might go there and win absolutely everything and turn out to be the greatest right back ever.
Yeah, but Benny, I go watch Liverpool home and away, and I see the performances that he puts in, and when he's not on it, they will be hounding him out very, very quickly.
AJ, what's wrong with ambition?
There's nothing wrong with ambition, but he's a local lad to Liverpool.
I just don't get that argument for someone that wants to better himself. I really don't get that. I know he's a local lad. Big deal. What difference does it make?
But listen, you see Steven Gerrard, right?
Yeah.
He could have. He was in a much worse Liverpool team than Trent, right? And he could have...
He wanted to go to Chelsea, Steven Gerrard. Don't forget that. He nearly went there. Yeah, ask yourself why he didn't go. Why didn't he go?
He didn't go.
Yeah, but why?
Because he wanted to stay at Liverpool.
Absolute garbage. That's not the reason he didn't go.
Why didn't he go?
Well, because supposedly he was threatened by the wrong people.
That is... And what, you actually believe that?
Well, I've read it many times.
I think a lot of people have read that.
Not true. You can't just say something like that.
Okay. Let's put that to one side for a moment. Why did Steve McManaman leave? Why did Michael Owen leave? Why did Ian Rush leave to go to Italy?
Suarez.
Why did Luis Suarez leave to go to Barcelona?
Yeah, but the thing is with that, right? Yeah. Is you're saying McManaman and Owen, right? Fair enough. They go to Real Madrid, but they're not like Trent is a proper scouser.
What difference does it make? He wants to play for a bigger, better team.
Is Steve McManaman not a scouser?
He's not though. Because
is Steve McManaman a scouser?
Yeah, Steve McManaman is a scouser, but they left. That it's completely different. It's a different situation.
Why?
Because it is.
Why? No, explain why. Rather than it is.
Because they weren't in a team that is as good as this Liverpool team now. Fact.
Oh, so it's nothing to do with him being a scouser. It's just the level of team he's currently in.
Yeah, the fact that the team he's in now, right, that Trent is the best. If you compare all of them, that's the best team that he's in. Trent is, and he can go on and win loads at Liverpool. Whereas they probably thought the team that they were in at that time wasn't like I just find it
absolutely nuts that you don't think he's allowed to better himself. You are. I am.
No,
Ben is.
I don't. I feel he could win the most at Liverpool.
Well, what about how he feels?
Yeah, but also as well, AJ, listen, I don't think it's going to happen, but there's no guarantees after this season you keep winning anything.
No. Yeah, but we come on. If we... honestly, I just don't get it. As a local lad, right, that could go on to win so much more with Liverpool, and it's the way that he's done it, the situation. He's purposely ran down his contract.
Well, he hasn't purposely done it. The club haven't offered him.
He has though, because he could have signed a one-year deal.
He didn't want to. AJ didn't want to. He didn't want to.
Yeah, but he could have made them pay 80 million.
But listen, AJ, you got to think as well. Real Madrid might have said to him, "Listen, we want you, but we're only getting you on a free." So, and if he's got ambitions to go to Real Madrid, he's not then going to sign a contract because he doesn't get his move.
Nah, that's ridiculous, Bendy. That's ridiculous, son.
AJ, can I ask you a question? AJ, can I ask you a question? Have you got ambition?
I've got ambition, yeah.
Okay, I've got ambition. Bentley's got ambition. Why is Trent not allowed to have it?
He is.
Well, that's why he's moving.
But no, I just don't agree with it. I just can't get my head around it. I can't get my head around why he wouldn't want to stay at Liverpool. And
where would you rather live, England or Spain?
Pardon?
Where would you rather live? Where the sun's shining every day or where it's raining?
Benny, Goldstein, come on,
I'm serious, mate. It's a big part of it. That's why they move abroad. The weather's unbelievable in Spain.
He just wants to go be with Bellingham. That's what it is.
Fine, that's his mate. What's wrong with that?
Nah, I just can't agree with it, mate. Can't agree with it.
Do you know what? I think I'd have more. I'd understand it more if just say he let his contract run down and ended up rocking up at City or United. I'd go.
I get it. Yeah, fine.
I'd go, wow,
totally.
But Real Madrid, every top player wants to play for Real Madrid. Regardless, they have got them and Barca. Maybe not so much Barca nowadays, but Real Madrid have got this special pulling power. Look at Mbappe. Let his contract go all the way down to nothing. Bang, free.
I saw a video yesterday. Liverpool fan burned his Trent shirt.
It was Ryan.
Why are you burning?
Even he's not happy, right?
Guys, I know he's not. He's 26 years old, right? Trent, is that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, so far he's given everything to Liverpool. Why is he not allowed to have ambition? I find it insane. Everyone's got ambition, right?
Yeah.
Jamie Carragher works for what? CBS?
Yeah, and Sky.
Right? And Sky. Let me tell you now, if TNT slapped 5 times the amount on the table, he's leaving both of them behind. Yeah. Everyone's got ambition. There's nothing wrong with it.
I do feel for Trent, man, because he can't win.
Me too.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.